Welcome back to another episode of the Bolton RTG Career Mode. It's the final season, possibly the final season here of the series of our FC24 life cycle. We're only days and weeks away from, well, really, when this comes out, we're about 2 weeks off of FC25 coming out early access, thanks to the Ultimate Edition, thanks to EA Play Pro. Holy cow, that cost me 120 bucks. God damn. We are sitting in 8th in the Premier League. We did end the last episode with a loss against Manchester City. We have played the first two group stage games, one against Inter Milan, which we drew, and then we beat Wolfsburg, and Inter Milan actually lost to SK Rapid. That's interesting. We have a game against SK Rapid, but first we have a game against first place in Newcastle United in the Premier League. Let's jump straight into that. Jacobson is somewhat back from injury. He will start this game, because if I don't start the game, then he won't be able to play. So he will start this game. Fofana earned a start last episode. Last episode, he definitely earned a start. Kokshu definitely earned a start as well. Kobe Mainu will come off for him. Now, I want Kokshu to actually be a little bit more advanced, so Neves is going to play that left back position. And we are going to go ahead and jump to this game now against Newcastle and try and pick up all 3 points and close that gap. Jakobsen now in for Sudakov, and Sudakov is in behind. Sudakov cuts inside. Why would you do that? Shoot on your left foot. Sudakov, and he'll shoot that one. That one's off target. Connor Bradley now whipping in the cross in. Can Jacobsen win the header? He does initially, but DeVinter is able to clear it, and Sudakov will block the clearance out for a goal kick. Phil Foden now into Xerxes. Xerxes into Diaby, and Paeta with the save on the ground. Xerxes, Paeta with the save. Javi Gaeta tackled by Fofana. It'll fall for Sudakov, and Sudakov level here unless they can get a chance here right before the break. It's Greco down the byline, stopped by Gillette. Gillette clears. Jacobsen will push up the ball even further, and we are going to the break 0-0. Bergval over the top for Francisco, and Francisco now a touch, shot, goal, and Francisco the super sub. Bergval on the assist, and Bolton finally get the lead. It's 1-0 for us. Looking to close down that gap as much as possible. Into Ramos. Ramos, you had a poor debut last game against Man City, but you're off and running now, and Ramos will find the back of the net to almost seal the deal. And the super subs turn this game on its head. It's 2-0 now. Come on. And that will be game over. Bolton will win this game. A 2-0 win against top of the table Newcastle. I think we just gave them their first loss of the season as well. And we close that gap from 8 to 5 points. Still a lot of work left to do if we want to win the league, and there's still enough time to actually do that work and to win the league. But this is a good start to not get too far behind early on. It's at least manageable now. 5-point gap between us and them. Let's move on to the next Champions League game of this group stage. We are actually going to go ahead and simulate through it because we should be able to get them done. They're the worst team in the league, or in the Champions League group stages. Jacobsen makes it 1-0. Sudakov makes it 2-0. And it will be a 2-0 win here against SK Rapid. We are looking good in Champions League group after the first half is done. Inter and Wolfsburg jogged, so Inter are still yet to win a game. They now only have 2 points. Up next, we have Arsenal, who is in 6th, and then we have Liverpool in the Carabao Cup, and Joao Neves is out for Friday, so no injury scare for him. And here is the Champions League group. You can see there, Inter Milan are struggling. They need to get a win. If we win this game, we are through to the next round. We are through to the next round if we win this game, and it is against SK Rapid, so we could wrap up the Champions League group stages today and not have to worry about it into the knockout stages. We have Arsenal in the Premier League. The question is, do we care about the Premier League more or the whatever? And I think you by that answer you can know what I care about more. It's the Premier League. So let's go and jump into the game here against Arsenal at home and try and pick up all 3 points on a quest to try and somehow win a title. We have won 200 games. That's actually insane. Pedro Gonzalez now into Victor Roku. Victor Roku into Saka! And Arsenal have the lead. It's 1-0 for Arsenal here. Odegaard, Victor Roku. Odegaard back for Nilsson now. They're going to get the penalty. They tried to play on. It didn't get played on. It's a penalty for Saka on the pen. Saka goes left, I go right. It's 2-0 for Arsenal. Out wide to Norton Cuffy. Norton Cuffy, Pedro Gonzalez, Paeta. We're just not going to get anything out of this game, so I'm not going to waste my time here. We're going to sim to end. A 3-1 loss. Jacobson scored, but that was it. Let's go and tactical view this game here against Liverpool in the Carabao Cup. Let's see what the boys can do. Rafael Leao for Liverpool. Serginho Dest blocked by Connor Bradley. Now Cancelo into Jacobson. In towards Sudakov. Can we get something going here? Find Francisco. No, you'll find Fofana. Into Cancelo now. Francisco back post. Back post he goes. Jacobson. Header saved. Rebound. Jacobson. Gillette. His shot blocked and cleared by the Liverpool defense. How are we not up 1-0 right now? Mainu now taking that space into Jacobson, and Jacobson point blank with the keeper. It's always going to get saved out for a throw-in. Cancelo on the corner, cleared by Sutalo, and that will be the first half done. 0-0 here against Liverpool. Liverpool might be in behind here. Cody Gakpo might be in behind, and Cody Gakpo back to Stevens, blocked. Stevens rebounds and in. And Liverpool have the lead. It took them 64 minutes, but the breakthrough is finally there. 1-0 for the wrong team. Bergvall who's on. Ramos who's on. Joao Neves! I got food in my mouth here. I can only apologize, but it's 1-1. We draw level off a kickoff. Even EA does kickoffs. That's insane. But Baker now. Oh, hit it, Baker. That would be great. Ramos takes the lead for Bolton. And the backup subs free agent that we found last episode is able to get off the roll rolling now. He was slow against Manchester City, but now 2 in these 2 games that I've actually personally played. 2-1 for Liverpool. We take the lead. Shada into Ramos, back to Francisco, back to Ramos, into the box for Bergvall, and oh my lord, that might be the best football I've seen Bolton ever play in my life. 3-1 lead here over Liverpool. We are going to move on to the next round of the Carabao Cup. Is it the quarterfinals or are we in the semifinals? We're not in the semi yet, so we'll go on to the quarterfinals of the Carabao Cup. Possibly as favorites to win the entire competition, depending on who's there. But this right here, I mean, this is just beautiful football. It's great football. And that is game over. We win 3-1. We're into the next round of the Carabao Cup. And this is the team to take on Chelsea, who are just above us by only a point. We're on with our full-strength team. Jacobson, Baker into Francisco. Francisco in towards Jacobson, and Jacobson will find the back of the net. 1-0 to Bolton. Halftime, 1-0 up against Chelsea here. So second half here, we're up 1-0 at the break. Let's see if we can keep that winning mentality up. Sudakov intercepted. That's not a great start at all. Okay. Kasadi, I wasn't paying attention. 1-1. That's on me. Sacha Bowie crossed in. Back post. Aravana and Chelsea have the lead. We are down behind now. Ramos taken out from behind. We'll have at least one more chance to try and get the ball up the field. Bradley into Joao Neves. Joao Neves straight to Enzo Fernandez, and that will be all 3 points belonging to Chelsea. That is horrible, horrible, horrible from us. We're going to go ahead and simulate through this game against SK Vapid. We should get the win here. We get the win. We are into the round of 16. And Varane takes the lead for Vapid. It's 1-0. Joao Neves takes it back and make it 1-1. They take the lead back. Varane is having a game of his lifetime. It's 2-1. And Joao Neves equalizes it right before the break. It's these two guys just having a shootout. See who can... Is that Virgil van Dijk? There's no way that's Virgil van Dijk. It can't be. I'm going to have to jump in just to see if that's Virgil. I don't think it is. I really... Because he's not at that position. It's not Virgil. It is Tim van Dijk. Okay. Let's go and jump to simulation. But what is going on? How are we struggling against Rapid? Kokshu, oh, is it going to hit the wall? I have a feeling it's going to hit the wall. Yep, straight at the wall. Kokshu crossed in, back post, cleared. We're going to actually play this game out because we're down. We're losing. It's Kokshu now on the ball. Kokshu into the box. Jacobson gets back and headed in. It's 3-3. An own goal might have just given us a win. It's 4-3 for Bolton. Alright, we're going to end the episode there. We finish in 7th. When we come back, it's December and January transfer window. Wrapping up the Champions League groups. Do we have Arsenal? We have Arsenal in the Carabao Cup quarterfinals. A chance for Wembley possibly on the line there. Peace out.